everyone, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have another plan with me to share with you all, and I am back from my impromptu hiatus of plan with me's, and for once it wasn't because of a depressive episode, which is, great, but I took a hiatus nonetheless because I came back from Disney and got laryngitis. So I could not film the voiceover for any of my spreads, even if I wanted to, because I sounded like I had a frog in my throat or like someone was cheese grating my voice box. So for a while there, it hurt to talk even, and then after a while, it just sounded bad. So I did that for about a week and a half, and since I wasn't going to film the voiceover, I was still trying to figure out if I was going to catch up on all of these spreads. I didn't really plan, so I fell behind by 3 weeks. And then it got very overwhelming. I'm like, I don't know when to post. I don't know when to do this. And all the spreads, the Disney spreads, you guys know, whenever there's a Disney spread, I feel like every planner girl who goes to Disney ends up with a pop-up book of a spread with all the day extenders and all the things, which is just wonderful, but such a pain in the butt to back plan. And then this is the first year in a very long time that I went for a solid week. So there's 5 days of day extenders when normally there's 2 or maybe the most 3. So I ran out of little things at the same time. So it was just a lot. And then I had 2-3 other weeks. There was my sister's gender reveal. There was Valentine's week. And I thought I was going to come back for Valentine's week, but then I was no, I'm just going to plan it off camera. So I'm back with this spread. And I feel like everyone's always excited when I do all the Valentine's Day love spreads. But I was just so overwhelmed with it all that I needed to do it off camera and just kind of catch back up on my own time and then start fresh with a new week. So we're starting with this week, which is the week of February 19th to February 25th, the week after Valentine's Day. And I am using the Love Spell Kit from ScribblePrintsCo along with a magenta foil underlay. I guess it was a magenta foil bundle thing. I'm skipping words. They're leaving my brain. I don't know where they're going. So yeah, that's what's been happening. Laryngitis and just falling behind on planners. I don't know how some people are months and months behind and still trying to catch up. Kudos to you guys. I think I would have just pretended those months did not exist. Yeah. Where was I going with any of that? I'm just watching myself plan now. I've recorded this voiceover 3 times already. Well, the beginning of it, I didn't get this far. I didn't get to the sidebar. But I guess let's go into the sidebar. I've got 2 habit trackers underneath the beautiful, beautiful fashion person. And then I put down a square box for 3 weeks until Austin. And then I put a half box, which is 2 months until Atlanta, which I guess, oh God, I know they are watching, so now I am uncomfortable. Okay, so I guess another life update. I'm sort of dating someone, and I'm saying it like that because I know they're going to watch this, at least this far. This is only 3 minutes in. So hi, Chris. His name is Chris. He's my sister's friend for about 15 years. I think they're still friends. I said that as if it was a past tense thing. It's not. I'm rambling. I'm nervous. This is uncomfy. Yeah, so we've been seeing each other for 2.5 weeks and it's great. And he's super cute and I'm uncomfy. So yeah, that's sort of happening. That's sort of a thing. So what better time for that to happen, unexpectedly during Valentine's monthly spread. So yeah, you'll be seeing him in my planner. Also, I have to get new stickers because he's a ginger and all of my couple stickers are brunettes or black hair. So we're going to have to update the couple stickers. So yeah. Anyway, the reason I mentioned that is because we booked a trip to Atlanta. So now we're going to be going there in 2 months. And I am super duper excited because there's an aquarium and there's baseball. And I love aquariums. And I love going to a baseball game because I get to eat all the snacks. Chicken, chicken nuggets in buckets. Love that. Ice cream and the baseball caps. Love that so much. So I'm very excited. But yeah, there's your little awkward update. You're all welcome. I know some people saw it in my Valentine's Day spread that I posted. And I was I'm going to be totally cool and chill when I bring it up in my plan with me. Yeah, that didn't happen. But yeah, anyway. So after the countdowns, I put down a pattern washi this week sticker and then an ombre heart checklist for to-dos. Then moving on to Monday, also I was super excited that I decided to color block this week because there's nothing easier than filming a spread when everything is color blocked. I was wondering why like I condensed all the footage and it said it's only gonna be a 20-minute-ish video. And I was like, that's kind of short. But like whenever you color block, everything just moves so much smoother for like Plan With Me's and stuff. I love it. Also, I'm trying to kind of beat the clock because right now when I'm recording this, it's 8:41 and they are releasing the the lineup for EDC this year, and I need to call Nick and we need to hear it and decipher it and figure out who's going. I'm just hoping Galantis goes and Slander. Those are the two I want to go. I like listening to new people anyway, so like I'm not really too fussed about who's going to be there. And I know there's going to be some headliners or whatever. It'd be cool if Skrillex went. I've been listening to a lot of them lately. Them? Yes. And so like Galantis and Slander are my top. If not Slander, what am I saying? Hold on. Let me rewind my brain for a second. I don't really mind if like Galantis doesn't go because I got to see them, but I really hope Slander goes because I didn't get to appreciate them in the moment that they were playing, although I did love them a lot. So yeah, that's not helping me beat the clock. Anyway, moving on to Monday, the first thing I marked was that I was really, really, really hungover because I went out to get sushi with my friend Christina, and then we found a bar and had too many pickleback shots, which like I don't remember the last time I was that hungover. It's been a minute. Like to the point where like I was walking and could feel my brain jiggle in my foot. Like it was that bad. So I FaceTimed my sister for a little bit. I don't remember why. Then I just put on Love is Blind, was doing planner things, I think, and eating Wendy's. I ended up ordering Wendy's because Christina texted me and she was also hungover. And she was like, I'm ordering 4 hash browns and a Coke. And I was like, whoa, that's pretty bad. And then like the more time that went on as like the Advil kicked in, I was like, I need disgusting food. Although Wendy's is not disgusting food, so I don't know why I would insult them like that. But I wanted spicy chicken nuggets and French fries, and there was ghost pepper ranch, which doesn't sound like it was the greatest idea, but was absolutely the best idea. Then I FaceTimed Kelly for a little bit, and I ended up taking a bath, doing more planner things. So I was doing planner things. I was trying to catch up on all my planner spreads. And then I was watching RuPaul's Drag Race, the new season, which I'm kind of like meh into, but like I'm watching it for background noise, but I'm kind of not like that invested. I think the only person that I'm really like rooting for or interested to see is Dawn. That's the only one. Then moving on to Tuesday, it was my friend Tyler's birthday. So that is the first thing I marked at the top of the day. Then I went to work. Short week. It was beautiful. I got some Happy Mail. I ended up ordering a House of CB dress, which I feel like you see all over TikTok and Instagram, but it was this very specific dress that I saw that was like a corset dress, and it was like mid-calf kind of situation, and it was so beautiful. They even had like bigger cups. So I was like, this is going to be perfect, but I guess I ordered the wrong size, and it's kind of expensive, so I have to return it. And if I ever haven't, because like I don't have anywhere to wear it. That's the problem. So it's expensive, doesn't fit, and I have nowhere to wear it. If it was expensive and fit and I had nowhere to wear it, I wouldn't return it. But because it doesn't fit me, I don't feel like getting a different size. Does that make sense? Because that's how I felt. Then I read a lot of Things We Hide from the Light, which is like the second Knock 'Em Out series book, which I really didn't like. And I basically spent the entire night talking to Chris. So I put down a really cute half-box sticker. I'm going to giggle every time. I'm so sorry. Please bear with me in my trying times. Moving on to Wednesday, the first thing I marked was getting coffee because we stayed up really late talking, and so I really needed caffeine. Then I went to work, and after work, I went to Paper Source to get Tyler a birthday card and some gift cards from some coffee shops because his boy loves his iced coffee. So I went to 2 different places and then ordered one from a specific coffee shop online, which didn't come in on time, and it's still not here. But like I'm assuming it's going to get here eventually. But yeah, so I did that. Then I had a wax appointment. Afterwards, I got some Happy Mail from Fantasy. Wow. What is that accent? Fantasy Wax Melts. They had the Ember and Wade Valentine's Day like scent, and when I melted it, I was like, this is amazing, and I ended up ordering like 3 or 4 more. It was so good. Like I've never done that before with a scent where I was like, absolutely need a million more, except for like the cereal milk one. I do love the cereal milk one. Then I watched some more Love is Blind and try to catch up on more planner things. I don't remember exactly what I was doing, but it doesn't matter. I was playing with my planner. I was putting down stickers. So that was the end of Wednesday. I feel like I'm like really speeding through this. I feel like this is the normal pace. Like every clip is paced the same way it normally is, but maybe I'm not used to talking this fast for very long in the last couple of weeks. Also not true. Moving on to Thursday, it was my last day of work for the week. I spent more time reading Things We Hide from the Light, which like I really loved the first book in this series, and I was forcing myself to finish the second book. I literally could not give two shits about these two characters, and I loved Nash in the first book. Like I liked his character, I liked who he was, and I like Lena. I like her a lot. But in this book, I did not care about any part of it. I don't want to spoil it, but it's one of those books where like you know what's going to happen anyway, like beat for beat, which like also didn't help with me like struggling to read it. But I have not read another book like while trying to finish this book. I couldn't even listen to audiobooks. I'm still struggling to start the new book. Or like not the third book. I'm going to give up on and knock them out for a second. I know Lucien's and Sloane's book people say is good, but like I need a minute from these characters because I'm like, what the heck? How is this book so bad when the first one is so good? I did end up finishing it this week, but my goodness gracious. Got no feels. My heart didn't leap. I didn't like kick my feet and like wiggle my toes. None of that. So I gave it 2 stars because like I couldn't like the more I read it, it was like, okay, this is gonna be like 4 stars. Okay, it's like not that bad, 3 stars. 2 stars, because I could not wait to finish it. Anywho, after work, what did I do? Oh yeah, I went out to Taco Bell with Tyler because I wanted to take him out for his birthday. There was a thing planned for Saturday for his birthday, but I couldn't go, so I wanted to make sure I took him out, fed him, and gave him his card. So we went to Taco Bell, his choice. I let him pick. First he said just bubble tea, and then he's like, can we go to Taco Bell? I'm like, absolutely we can. We ordered so much food, or else it felt like that. I think it was like a gordita taco, a regular taco, 2 Crunchwrap Supremes, an empanada. Like it was a whole production, but it was so good. And then we met up with my friends Erica and Mike, and we got some bubble tea and just caught up on life and just kind of sat there, and it was wonderful. It was really fun. And then the last thing I marked for the day was that I watched The Last Airbender, the new like live action series of Avatar, which I actually liked. It was a little cringe at first, like the acting and stuff, but the more I watched it, like the graphics are really, really cool. And I feel like they picked really like spot on actors for the characters that they were portraying. And I did end up finishing the first season and I really enjoyed it. I know it's getting like somewhat backlash because, you know, people just don't like good stuff being messed with, but I really liked it and I hope they keep making the seasons. I want to see Toph in a live action. Like I want to see more earthbending. It's so cool. I want to see more waterbending. It's just a very cool show. Like, is the cartoon series better? Of course it is, but this is cool too. And I don't mind my eyeballs getting to like ingest this kind of media because it's so good. Okay, so then on Friday, I watched more of The Last Airbender. I went to therapy, and then after therapy, I went to the library to renew my library card so I can download the Libby app and get free audiobooks, because that'll be nice. Spotify gives you the free audiobooks if you have like the premium membership, but they put a time on like how many hours of audio you can listen to. So I'm just kind of like, meh, I don't really like that. Well, I mean, I like it and I'll take it, but like I also don't want to have to stop a book halfway through and then wait 18 days because I'm just like binge listening to it, you know? So then after the library, I got my nails done, which I was super excited. They had gotten really, really long and they were really extra. So I just got them painted this like really nice creamy lavender color and I love it. I love the length of it. They did get a little too long and I was just like, these are getting in the way. They were so long, like you could just hear me click clacking on my phone every time I typed. And also my nails got in the way, so I never wrote anything and just like completely relied on autocorrect to make sure anything I said was coherent. And then after that, because that wasn't enough things to do in one day, I went to go get my hair cut with Christina. So that was really nice. We got to catch up again and kind of like figure out what the heck happened on Sunday when we went out for sushi. So we did that, and then Chris came over. He lives in Connecticut, by the way. I forgot to mention that fun fact. He also said I could mention what his social security number was, which is 123. I'm just kidding. So anyway, Chris drove down to New York, had like a birthday party thing. He was going to the next day, but he wanted to see my cute face. So we went out to go get Mexican food, and then we went ice skating because I am an ice girl now. And so that is what we do, which was really, really fun. There was a lot of middle schoolers there, which they weren't as obnoxious as I thought they would be. Like people would fall and then like 16 people would swarm around them. But I was like, this is kind of funny and I'm enjoying it. So that was really nice. And then we just spent the whole night cuddling and it was lovely. And then we woke up and we couldn't get out of bed because we just wanted to cuddle. So I basically put down a half box. I needed to leave for Delaware this day and I like just could not leave. So I told my sister I think I was leaving at like 11 or 12 and I didn't leave till like 1:30. But yeah, so then Chris left to go do his own thing, and I drove to Delaware, and me, Vicky, and Brandon ended up driving into Philly, and we got some pho for dinner, which was so delicious. I wish I remembered the name of this place so that like if you guys are in the area, you could go to it. I forgot how like delicious pho broth was supposed to taste. It was phenomenal. I like want to go back there. I think if I ever am craving pho, I'm just going to drive like the 2 hours it takes to get there, or like hour and 45 minutes. I don't know. But I would drive back for that broth. It was delicious. Then we stopped by this one place called Vita, which is like a gelato place. And I ended up getting an affogato with Fruit Loops gelato, which like it was a choice, but like separately the espresso was good and the Fruit Loops gelato was really delicious, but together I was like, this is gonna turn my stomach, and boy did it. Then I got home and I read more Things We Hide from the Light. Everybody was just kind of hanging out, sitting on the couch, chilling, and then me and my sister were watching Love is Blind, and because she's pregnant, she fell asleep. So and Love is Blind was boring me, and like I just didn't care about their problems and their needs. So then I switched it to watch Avatar: The Last Airbender, the live action one. That didn't need to have like this whole like cliffhanger at the end of it, but here we are. Then the next morning, we went to go get brunch, me, Vicky, and Brandon, at a place called First Watch. It is so good. They have a farmhouse hash that is just so delicious, and they have a cinnamon cereal like drink. It's alcoholic, which like I wish it wasn't, because it would taste so good if it just was straight up like cereal milk, but I had to get it because it was like cinnamon cereal milk, which is like basically like cinnamon toast crunch, and I loved it. Then me and my sister did like these kind of like the sip and paint kind of painting, where they like tell you what to paint while you sip like on alcohol and stuff. We just got the paint part of it and we took it home, and they gave us all the paints and everything, but like I don't think we were like, our heart was in it. We were watching High School Musical, and we were just trying to paint this like dream castle, and it was like dark and it involved too many dots, so we just kind of gave up on it and ended up throwing out the canvases. But so then we just kind of hung out for a little bit, and I eventually drove back home. I got back and there was a lot of laundry waiting for me and just like unpacking and stuff like that, so I tidied up around my room. Then I talked to Chris on the phone. We booked our trip to Atlanta, and we were on the phone for a very long time before we went to bed. And of course, I didn't go to bed. I just was determined to finish Things We Hide from the Light, because I did not want to start. I literally told myself to finish this book so I would not have to mark it in the next week and talk about it again. This is the last time talking about this book. I did not like it. I'm excited to read the third one, but right now, like, that put me in such a reading slump. I never understood how bad of a reading slump someone could get put into until I read this book. And I've read the Prince Harry book. I've read half of it. So, yeah. So, that is my spread for this week. I really hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I think that's all I've got. I'm trying to be more consistent again. I think we're back. My voice is back. The weeks aren't as hectic. I do have some fun things coming up in the next couple of months. And then it's going to be my birthday. And then there's more fun things. And now is the summertime. So I'm really much looking forward to what the next couple of months have in store. And excited to share them with all of you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will talk to you all next time. Bye.